Alright guys, well April is set to be one hell of a month for video games. Hello everyone, it's Limpy and let's take a look at the top 10 games I think are must-plays in April of 2020. The first game on our list is going to be Gears Tactics. Now this is a turn-based tactical squad game, so think along the lines of like XCOM, but in the Gears of War universe. The game is set 12 years before the first game in the series, where cities are starting to fall to the Locust Horde. You can look forward to a campaign of about 40 plus hours, and players are going to outfit their squad with customized gear looted from challenging missions. You're going to take on some truly impressive and even downright terrifying bosses and monsters. Now, this is all going to culminate with you hunting down and killing Yukon, an evil mastermind who's breeding hordes of deadly monsters from the Locust. Gears Tactics will be available on April 28th for the Xbox One, PC, and Steam. Next on our list is Trials of Mana, and Trials of Mana is a full-blown 3D remake of a game that came out all the way back in 1995, 25 years ago. This will have fans of the original salivating as the graphics look absolutely amazing. Now we can expect a rich storyline and one that will have a multitude of possibilities, as players will begin the game choosing one of three characters to be their main and the other two to be their sidekicks. And then players will expect the story and dialogue options to be tailored based upon which characters they've chosen, which is really awesome because replayability is to the max. Now you're going to expect a much more action-oriented combat system, which kind of strays from the more traditional JRPG combat, but even that looks incredible. And it has a wide range of skills and abilities for players to meld into combat for their own personal playstyles. Now Trials of Mana is set to hit the PlayStation 4, PC, and Switch on April 24th, 2020. Now this next game we're holding our breath for. It's going to be Minecraft Dungeons. Like I said, we're holding out hope for this one, keeping our fingers crossed. Unfortunately, the entire staff has been sent to work from home due to the virus, so our hopes for an April release have been a bit tempered, but it could still happen, so keep those fingers crossed. Really keep those fingers crossed. Minecraft Dungeons is an ARPG in the Minecraft world where you and up to 3 other players, so 4 total, go dungeon diving together through the game world. You can expect a wide variety of unique items and weapon enchantments for some truly special attacking capabilities. We will be able to customize our characters and choose our specific playstyle, be it like a melee DPS, a tank, or a ranged attacker. And each character just starts the game really simple with a sword and a bow, and you basically go from there and outfit your guy. Now, Minecraft Dungeons does not have an actual release date, but it has always stated it's going to be released in April. Once again, we are crossing our fingers. Don't hold me to it, because like I said, there are extenuating circumstances that could push this out. But it will be available on the Xbox, PlayStation 4, PC, and the Switch. Alright, so next up, we've got SnowRunner. It's time to jump in the seat of one of 40 unique vehicles. Now, these vehicles range from small trucks to massive semi-trucks to even industrial equipment, all as you attempt to conquer the extreme environments in this open-world train simulation. Now, you're going to play through dozens of different missions of varying challenge levels. You're going to do this solo or with up to 4 players in co-op mode. Now, this thing has got a physics engine that looks downright impressive. You'll have to navigate not only through weather, but extreme terrain, including water and currents that can completely upend your vehicle. And it looks pretty cool when that happens. Not going to say that I'm going to fail on purpose, but I kind of do that anyways, so we're just going to say it's on purpose. You have a wide range of maps and all kinds of different places to check out. So look for this game on either the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, or PC, coming to you April 28th. This next game is quite a different one, but it's the 4th one in an entire series, which is Disaster Report 4 Summer Memories. Now, for you gamers who are looking for something a little bit different, look no further. This thing is heavy story-based. Basically, you went into a city for a job interview. There's a massive earthquake and you're trapped there. You have to escape the city, and it's been, I mean, it's been leveled. It's been completely destroyed. This was no, like, little shaker. This was the real deal, the quote-unquote big one. You're going to enter buildings, you're going to look for other survivors, and you're going to look, basically, like I said, to escape the city. Now, you can even use the PlayStation VR for a more immersive experience. Disaster Report 4 Summer Memories is hitting the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC on April 7th. Now, in this next one, there will be no getting to the chopper. Well, I know that was a terrible joke, but anyways, Predator Hunting Grounds is an asymmetric shooter. Seems we have a new game in this genre every week, but anyways, players will choose between playing the Predator or to be part of an elite fire team. When you choose the Predator, you're going to be choosing your class and armor from either a Hunter, the Berserker, or the Scout. Each one has their own structure and gameplay and the way that they work. Now, if you're playing as the elite fire team, this is going to give you a vast array of weapons to attempt to battle the Predator with, but let's be honest, it's the Predator. That thing is in a class of its own when it comes to its stealth abilities and weaponry. It basically just F's stuff up. So, all in all, playing this game should be a ton of fun, and even more so for whoever gets to play the Predator. Now, Predator Hunting Grounds is set for arrival on April 24th for your PlayStation 4 and PC. Now, this next game is probably the one that I've been looking forward to the most for literally seems like the longest period of time. And if you don't know what this is, or you have no clue, this isn't even on your radar, then I have to say you may have to lose your gamer card. And if this title doesn't have you excited, you're definitely losing your gamer card. The fanfare around this game has been through the roof since its announcement. Now, some of that excitement waned a little bit when they announced that it would be launched in chapters, but the pure size and scope of the first installment from Final Fantasy VII Remake, even though it'll just be Midgar, it is enormous. If you've even touched even a fraction of the demo, you know how big this game is. Now, on top of the enormity of the first chapter, the gameplay, the graphics, literally everything about this looks just incredible. Playing through the demo has been just a complete, nostalgic journey for me. I, like I said, cannot wait to get my hands on this one when it launches for the PlayStation 4 on April 10th. Now, speaking of remakes, we've got another one, and that's the Resident Evil 3 remake. Now, it's basically, you know what, looking at this one, it's going to be time to head over to Amazon.com because we're probably going to need some new drawers. But Resident Evil 3 is set to take the entire series to a whole new level. The story, the polish, the fear, everything about this is already screaming for us to play it. This is going to be downright terrifying. Players will attempt to escape the zombie apocalypse, but these zombie hordes won't be the only thing hunting you down. This intelligent bioweapon, the Nemesis, will have you reloading quite a few saved games, and probably pretty frequently as well. We can also join up and play this game in a multiplayer mode in what's called the Resistance, which once again, we're looking at another asymmetrical type game, but you're going to have 4 players teaming up to survive against a mastermind who's looking to end your days. In the end of days, when you're talking about the zombie apocalypse. Now, Resident Evil 3 is coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on April 3rd. Next up, we've got Someday You'll Return, and this title is very fitting, because this is a psychological thriller that draws inspiration from games like Silent Hill, Outlast, and The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Now, you're tasked with finding your daughter, who has run away again, but this time is a bit different, as she's run away to a forest that you actually vowed to never enter again. So, I guess the forest kind of knew that, someday you'll return? Get it? Whatever. So you'll have to deal with monsters, but as usual, the humans in the game look to actually be the biggest monsters that one has to deal with. The game looks amazing, looks terrifying. Somehow it looks like we're getting October in the middle of April. All these scary games. But players can begin to pee their pants starting April 14th on the PlayStation 4, PC, and Xbox One. Alright, for those of you needing to get your Souls-like fix, Hellpoint. Now, usually these types of Souls games are set, a little bit in more of a fantasy realm, but this one breaks the mold a little bit. So, this Hellpoint is actually set on an abandoned space station that is filled with gruesome monsters and terrifying alien creatures. these guys essentially seem hell-bent on ripping your face off. So expect to be challenged, expect to die a lot. And, you know, if the challenge ends up being a bit too much, you can actually bring a friend along and you can play this co-op locally or online. This game looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. The combat looks super, super smooth. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Hellpoint will be available April 16th for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and on Steam for the PC. All right, so there you guys have it. There's our top 10 games that you must play in April of 2020. If you think we missed one, or you think this list is garbage, or you have anything to say about any of the games on the list, please comment down below. And if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It really does help us out. If you want to see more videos just like this, head on over to our channel. We've got a ton of gaming videos for you to check out and top 10s as well. If you haven't already, also think about hitting that subscribe button, hitting that little bell notification icon, and we will see you soon.